Hey guys, Button25 here playing FSX once again. Today we will be flying a Aeroflot A320 from Moscow's Domodedovo there you go. We just do what has become standard taxi procedure, which is basically taxi down there and take off on that runway. Yeah, sure. Cost index item now 9. Cruise level. I didn't set a cruise level in the flight plan, so 36,000 feet. Flight number AFL. Sure, why not? Now let's just quickly move over here. Return. Come on. Packs, sure. We'll just say 150. And no, just go 180 is easier. Actually, no. We'll go for say 160 because it wouldn't be fully packed. Cargo 3. Fuel 10. This isn't for any VA, by the way. Up 0.8, so flaps 1/up 0.oct. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Yeah, only 14 left yet. Flight plan. Please tell me there's ILS. Oh, thank God. ILS. That's 13 left we'll go for. Sure, insert. Now let's get the checklist started, even though I probably should have gotten that started a bit of a time ago. Cockpit prep.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Engine master.
Both off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Parking brake.
Off.
There we go, doors closed. Oh, give me a moment. Okay then, we're continuing the process of starting her up. See, the control surfaces are drooping.
Checked and armed.
No smoking signs.
On.
Air condition.
Checked.
Okay, good, they did animate that. And we're going to open the window so we can get that
Set on.
fresh
Adios.
gold ration air.
Checklist complete.
Before start checklist.
Windows and doors.
Closed and locked.
APU.
Set on.
APU bleed.
Well, that's just a question. Why do they have these like, structural elements clearly there when the window slides up? Napier's was at 35,000. So I'm not doing this for a VA on set speed of 250. There you go. You can see the Sky Team logo. What's that? Good God, AP, you're fucked up.
Set on.
External power.
Disconnected and set on.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set on.
Bearer reference.
Checked. 101.
1. 6.
Hold on. Yep. Yeah, you got with pushback and nose right, so that means right. If this gets wrong, I'm get extremely pissed.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Ground, we...
Maybe I'm just standing around engine.
Roger. The ground equipment and stairs are clear, all doors are closed. Steering pin is in position and we're ready when you are, Captain.
Start pushback.
Roger, sir. Please release your
Parking brakes released.
Start and pushback. You can start both engines at your discretion, Captain.
Starting
Okay.
number 1.
Engine 1 is
Starting
stabilized.
engine 2.
Now let's see which way this thing turns. A Rublev. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Sometimes it's too much. No. Parking this up.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
And pushback is complete, Captain.
Parking
Please
brakes
your
are set.
parking brakes. Okay then, Captain. Tow bar disconnected. You know steering pin is removed. All clear. Signal on the right. Have a good run, sir.
Yeah, I have those things full already.
After start checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Set.
APU bleed.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Rudder trim.
Checked 0.
Pitch trim.
I forgot to set this. There we go.
Pitch trim.
Checked.
Flight controls.
Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Check. Flaps.
Set. Flaps.
Flaps 1.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Ecam door page.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
It's going to be begin taxiing. Or initiate.
Taxiing checklist.
Yeah, mate, you go and do that. Meanwhile, I'm going to just fly a plane.
Brake check.
I just did press button. I really love the Aeroflot livery. I don't know why. It's just... I don't know. I just like it. You disagree. You disagree. I like Aeroflot. I've never flown on Aeroflot, but I like it. Actually, now thinking about it, this is actually, I think, the first time I've flown to Budapest with an A320.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
Brake fans.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
TCAS.
TARA. Tilt above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
There's going to be set takeoff thrust, but we're not nearly close to that.
Man, toga,
Nope. I do occasionally do that, just to give myself a bit of speed. You can see some 747s and some of the some Illusion 76s, and a few other aircraft. You better not drive in front of me, you stupid man. So he's just doing circles there. Yeah, you can see the parking lot of Domodedovo. So, fun fact, in Sheremetyevo, Moscow's other airports, you can buy Kalashnikovs now. And by Kalashnikovs, I mean AK-47s. Oh, easy there, Bessie.
Approaching 1-4 left. On taxiway.
No, I'm not. This is very clearly a runway. $100 knots. Well, the speed really is
Speed
very...
1. Rotate.
You see, the speed is kind of coming and going in bursts.
Positive climb.
Autopilot.
Gear up. Hold on. Is that just a glare from the sun? Yeah, that's just a glare from the sun. I thought it was like a graphic glitch. A graphics glitch. Making sure we're not going to stall
Gears
out.
up, lights off.
Yeah, we're going to begin a turn that will kind of take us back around. Well, there's another airport there. If I just look around quickly. I'm just curious to where Moscow is. Like the city itself. As you can see, that is very abruptly where the scenery ends. Alright.
Climb thrust. And the after takeoff checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Spoilers.
Disconnected. See, we're flaps up already. There's Domodedovo. I think that's how I pronounce it. I can't see Moscow. I'm just going to pause the video here and let's see you guys begin our approach into Budapest. See you then.
Descent preparation checklist.
Descent into Budapest.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
On.
Anti
Presuming anti-ice is going to be off.
Received.
altimeter.
Set.
Bearer radio.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Initiating descent.
FMA check.
Radar tilt.
Set below.
So look around here, trying to figure out roughly where Budapest is. It could be that massive city-like thing right in front of us. We can reduce our VS for a moment. So I said VS, not BS. Vertical speed, not bullshit. There's quite a big difference between the two of those. Because one is a type of speed, the other is what you say when you don't exactly believe something. I'm not sure if Aeroflot operates this route, however I do think they do. I think they do because I'm in Budapest. I do see quite a few kind of, you know, catering boxes labelled Aeroflot, and also sometimes pushback bars. I think that's what they're called. That should be good. We level off there. We're going to gradually slow down if I just quickly go to top-down view. I'm going to open up map view. Alright, so we've just entered Hungary. And That says NYR, so... Nyíregyháza, yeah. That was what I was about to guess. LHMC, that's still within Hungary, yeah? LHMC. Not familiar with where that could potentially be. Not sure what lake that is. Yeah, that's Budapest. I'm presuming that's Bács-Kiskun. I think just LHBC. I want to take a look at that. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment, I'm going to find out what airport that is. LHBC. You can see the intake there. Also, just fun fact, these are the same type of engines that are on the 747. Not 747, no, 737. 747 would probably be unable to fly with CFMs. I mean, the A340 can barely fly. Well, probably could, but it would require like 6 or more of them. So, fun fact, there were plans for a 747 trijet. That would have been interesting to see. However, I think they were just either it would be too expensive to modify, so they just went for the 747 SP. Or there wasn't enough demand to make it worth building that. LHBC Airport. Fuck off. Just let me use Google. I don't give a shit about Facebook right now. There we go. Now give me a moment. I want to find out what that airport is. Békés Csaba. Yeah, that's basically just a grass strip. Multiple grass strips. There we are, right. Something went wrong. That's the air code LHKH. LHKH. I don't think I saw that anyway. But I might just check it out. It is interesting to see how, on this side it's Cyrillic. No, well, so for example, even Aeroflot, here it's written in Latin characters, Aeroflot Russian Airline, A. Rublev, and then here it's Aeroflot, Rossiyskaya Avialini. I was reading what's inside of an Aeroflot plane. I probably butcher that pronunciation, but I tried. You can see that's the Airbus logo. Just the thing is, I've mentioned this before, but I've never really shown it. You can reduce the rate of descent. No. Isn't that? Yeah, it's just going to... I don't exactly trust that. Okay, that's good. I'm going to give it a chance. But let me tell you this, I do not want to have to do... I have to hit approach phase. It's going to level off, isn't it? Bastard. Alright, we can zoom in, we're 80 miles out. Right, temp. Can I... Nidek has it. No, that's the nearest one. No, that doesn't have a... ATIS. I know, 1015. Temp. Once they say 18, I don't know. Transat 5000. Approach speed is 137 knots. Oh wait, no. No. Also my aircraft. You screw me over, I'm going to return the favor. Yeah, we might need to just slightly increase the rate of descent. Or ROD. This is a considerably better approach than the one at Malta where I overshot the top of descent. And you can see the Danube there. And you can just see the sheer size of the Earth, really. You can barely see off to the coast of Africa. Right, I've been here. I was here quite recently. Yeah, you can see the Danube. That's Santander, the island there. And Vienna, I think, is over in that direction, roughly. What does it say for arrival time if I go into flight plan? UTC 914. Apparently this thing says we'll be done within a quarter of an hour. I have my doubts about that. Let's just leave it at that. Shaky shake. Yeah, Sky Team. Also, if you look at this, if you look at the cockpits of both the 737 or 747 or most aircraft, I think the A380 is. I'm not sure if the A380 has this. You can see there's the nose, then the windshield's at a slight angle to the nose. Let's say on a 787 it's completely smooth for presumably aerodynamic reasons, as well as with the A350. We'll just say like a 767 or 777. Not so much, but I think it's still there. Should just in the BAE 146 as well. And 757 as well. That's definitely present. I'm not interested in a Mexican restaurant. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's definitely present on 777. As well as the 767, 727, 707. There are some early airliners which it isn't featured on. Right, just keep an eye on our. Just going to quickly take a look at our altitude 16,000. Let's reduce vertical speed. We are going to get a bit lower and then slow down to 250 knots. I'm not slowing down to 240 like I normally do because I'm not doing this for a virtual airline. I'm just doing this because I can. That's your tail wiggle. Tail wiggle. Alright, it's going to take about 1 minute and 20 seconds until we level off. Or not level off until we pass 10,000. No, not gonna try. I wonder if the doors can open and flat. Nope. No. Not if it's pressurized, because they're plug type doors, which means the doors are kind of slightly bigger than the hole. So the pressure inside the plane pushes the doors shut. So let's say on approach you probably could open the door. Master said, I know, I keep assuming I'm descending at 3000 FPM when I'm not. So yeah, it's actually going to take a bit longer. I'm not even going to bother calculating speed to 250. Let's begin bleeding off speed. We're going to top down view. I'm not sure which lake this is. Balaton is over here, and I'm not really sure about lakes in this general area. But most of Hungary is the lowlands. Or, in the native tongue of Hungarian, Alföld, which literally means lowland. Then there's a few mountainous regions a bit up to the north of Budapest. What are you whinging about now? It doesn't even show me anything. Speed breaks out, and then you just fail to decide. Shut up. You know, sometimes when you have an alarm clock going off and it's really annoying, and you just want to do nothing more than beat it senseless. That's kind of the feeling I have now. We're passing below 10,000. Well, not quite yet, but close enough. Oh, we're getting a bit of buffeting here. A Rublev, VP, BQP. Also, I'm not really that concerned about speed. I think it's like we're descending through different layers, which has, you know, wind. It's kind of shaking around a bit. And
Passing 10,000 feet.
I just want to see those lights pop out there. Oh yeah, that's on. So we're going to actually, and that's the reason I chose runway 13, because we get to fly kind of around Budapest, fly over Budapest, and get a few, you know, take in a few of the sights, so to speak. I could tell you what some of those are. So, for example, I could show you the Parliament. I think the chain bridges, and I'm not sure though. Other than our Statue of Liberty, which we did not steal from the that from the Americans, because it looks nothing like the American Statue of Liberty. Okay, so let's see how much time this says we have remaining. 0916. No, not map. What are we doing? Yeah, we should be down within approx 10 minutes. See, you know, make an approach to runway 31, one of the 3 ones, because there's 2 of them, you know. FedA is at least FedEx it's called now, is a twin runway airport. Okay then. You can see the kind of, now that the texture there should be straight ahead of us. It is interesting how we're basically, it looks like we're so far. Where is the airport though? No idea. Oh, I can zoom in, can't I? We're less than 40. How many nautical miles did it say? Wow, 41. I'm also reducing our rate of descent a bit. We want to level off just before descent, and then just wing back around. I'm doing the terrain on. Direct. So I'm just saving myself a bit of time. Yeah, ignore the fact that the aircraft has suddenly become unpainted. Don't know why that would happen though. There we go. That should cut a bit of flight time off. Yeah, cut a minute off. But also just made it a bit less squiggly and more direct. Right, we have 3,000 feet of descending to go, and that's going to take a bit over 2 minutes to do. And then begin slowing down, begin flap extension, drop the gear, get the plane on the ground, deploy the spoilers, pop the reversers on the CFMs, and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, start the checklist. That gives me
Approach
something to do.
checklist.
I'll listen to it, please.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Sliding tables.
Stowed. If this thing would actually... Great, why does this happen to me? There. Could you give me back my aircraft, please? So, the wings are fine, it's just the fuselage and engine.
015.
1015. Checked. Checklist complete.
Great, however, I still don't have an aircraft as such. So,
Flight attendants.
yeah, I'm actually, there we go. Like, I was going to say 199 usually. I know, because I just did this yesterday and I definitely saw something sticking out of the fog. Yeah, that fog could cause some problem. Whoa, what the hell is going on here? Turn train off, it's just a bit of a nuisance now. Because look, seriously. Train on nav display, everything lights up and the flight path's green. There, that was all sticking out of the fog. It wasn't. Yeah, that's ferry out there, or at least Ferenc. This is 2000. Well, we won't get to see much of Budapest at this altitude. Yeah, I was about to say, I would suggest spooling those engines up. Yeah, just a bit of flippity flap. Yeah, we're almost into the high texture area. It seems we won't actually fly over much of Budapest. I think we really only just fly straight and land. Turn and land on this runway, I think we're going to. Not sure though. Oh, please tell me to. Oh, thank goodness. Come on. Is this the high? Not spot, long spot. Okay. Yeah, there's a Bravo there. What else traffic is there? 737 MD, 737 A3. Where is this? Seriously, where is this? I don't know. This looks like more of a military airbase, just judging from the fact that it has literally bunkers. Now there's Pushkash Fan Stadium. I'm not sure what that is. Could be one of our railway stations. There's Buddha Palace. That's a bridge. I'm not. Wait, no, that's the Margit Bridge. No, we're definitely over the high texture area. Yeah, we'll lose the speed once we get aligned. I'm not sure what those cliff-like things would be, because we don't really have that many cliffs in Hungary, as we have no sea. And also, that would be a strange. Oh, is that where the high texture area ends? And honestly, at least visual conditions are good enough for landing. Okay, we're LHGD. Look what that is. We're quite close to the ground, which is a bit scary. Now I can zoom in all the way now. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? Let's see how far out we actually fly. Because there's least Ference, or I'm still going to call it by its own name, Ferryhead. Yeah, the fog may be a bit problematic. I'm going to take no chances here. Well, that was in Perth, wasn't it? One thing further. I'm not going to set it yet, but I'm going to wait a bit further before setting it. You can see we've got a highway going below us here. Yeah, it's not that bumpy in real life, I can tell you that. At least Finance International Airport, which for a while was intercontinental, but no longer is, but since the since Malev went bankrupt. Right, there's the Pushkash Ferenc Stadium. I think that's one of our train stations. And I don't recognize a few of these bridges. Oh, the Margit Bridge is over there. From Margaret. Yeah, Statue of Liberty is. Oh no, wait, no, that's that. That's Buddha Castle. That's St. Matthew's Church. There's our Statue of Liberty. I'm going to see if I can spot a Parliament. It's difficult when you've got an aircraft that's turning. Yep, there's our Parliament. I can't quite make out anymore, so. Yeah, I think. I'm going to assume we're landing on that runway. Yeah, because we kind of didn't turn quickly enough. Yes, that's speed 135. Okay, then, where is it?
Second autopilot is on.
Yes.
Speed check, flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 2. Speed check, flaps 3.
Gear down.
Speed.
There we go. What? Just. Oh god, no, not again. I've had this happen to me before. It was horrifying. It's been.
Autopilot off.
Oh, good grief. This is going to be hard. More
Landing checklist.
Yeah, don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Checked and armed.
Auto brakes.
Medium.
Exterior lights.
On.
1000.
Go around altitude.
Checked.
Landing memo.
Checked no blue.
Checklist complete.
Yeah, see, this is what happened when they approached.
Sink rate.
Yeah, GPWS is going well.
Sink rate.
500.
Sink rate.
400.
Sink rate.
300 above.
A bit too low there.
200 minimum.
Continue.
Continue.
A bit too low, so I'm gonna raise the nose. We don't want to plant the aircraft too early.
70. 60.
On taxiway. On taxiway.
And no, that's not a taxiway.
70 knots.
Manual brakes.
Auto.
Yeah, I think we can stow this. Stow the spoilers and turn off. Well, there we go. There are a few tuples behind that building there. Can you set my toga?
Approaching. 13 left.
At least I got that one right. Let's just see, why did FSX always get the horn with like one number off? Actually,
APU on.
After landing checklist.
oh, indeed it does.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Ground spoil.
Nope. I don't want
Check
to have to
normal.
deal with
Flaps.
Checked retracted.
TCAS.
Checked standby.
that. You can see an old one, Tupolev 134 there. We'll pack with one to one of the places that has a jet there. Yeah, we'll just say this. What this doesn't have is the hangar or Ryanair aircraft park because they can't afford a jetway. No entry. What? Well, that means you can't go on to the runway there. You can come off, but you can't go on. Oh, I'm just trying to figure out where that hangar is. I think it might be within like, this section of the airport. Like, we'd walk down the side of one of these jetways and... Come on, man. I told you to turn the APU on. I told you to turn it off. I don't know how to feel that annoying sound. Yeah, there's an on-roof terrace from which you can view the planes if you're interested in. Interested in that. So there's 2A, and I'm presuming that's 2B terminal. Right, this gate should be fine. Also, just because I want to, I'm going to do this as a compass. There you go. Now we have a compass. Get us in. It's fun to see these things written in Hungarian. I think we're a bit off this side. I'm presuming that means slow down. Not yet, mate. Too far. I barely overshot it. Yeah, in fact, I should be further. Wait, be set. Huh. What the hell happened there? So it goes from... Watch. It's very easy to overshoot. Watch. Stop. Kidding me. A moment ago you said stop. And watch, if I move forward anyway. There. And set park brakes on. The jetway, I'm presuming, doesn't function. No. But anyways, that was a flight from Moscow's Domodedovo International Airport to Budapest Liszt Ferenc International Airport with an Aeroflot A320. I'm Boston 25. Goodbye.